Nigeria, we have been talking about that old man, a dead man, who is ruling Nigeria for a very long time, and who have came for a purpose, who was being pushed into leadership by the West, just to make sure that their mission is complete. Their mission will be completed. What was their mission? Their mission was to push Bola Tinubu into power so that Bola Tinubu will be a man who they will use him, to destroy Mali, Burkina, and Niger. That was their biggest mission. That's why they pushed Bola Tinubu into power. And immediately pushing Bola Tinubu into power, immediately they turned him to become the chairman of ECOWAS. He became the leader of ECOWAS. They began to push him to put their militaries of ECOWAS together to fight against Mali, Burkina, and Niger. That was their aim. That's why they pushed Nigerian President Bola Tinubu into power. And we understand all these things. And the West have their own plans. And what are the plans of African youth today? And this is why I encourage all African youths that whatever we are doing today, like whatever is happening in Nigeria today, they should keep on doing it. Yes, nobody should tell you that let us stop it because we are destroying our country. Come on. We are not destroying our country. We are trying to remove the bad eggs in our country. And we are trying to make sure that the revolution this time stays. Now fail. That's what we are trying to do. Because if you know the meaning of revolution and freedom, then you will know the meaning of Nigeria. Trust me. When you know the meaning of revolution and freedom, you will know the meaning of Nigeria, that country. Because they know when Nigeria stand on its feet, then the whole Africa will stand. In this way, they will never want to see Nigeria stand on its feet. Because Nigeria is the academic pillar of the whole Africa. Come on. Do you know what Nigeria have? Maybe there are even millions of Nigerians who don't even know what Nigeria have. When you say this, so many people will say, no, Nigeria is nothing, Nigeria is nothing. Come on, we are not talking about people in numbers. We are talking about what that country had. We are talking about what that country have done before for Africa. Do you know what in 1950s, do you know? Let's talk about even 70s. What Nigerian soldiers have done for Africa. Every country that get themselves today, they in the help of Nigeria. Every country in Africa that get themselves today in the help of Nigeria. Even South Africa, who was chasing Nigerians, I told them, I made a video about South Africa, I told them, the time that you South Africans were crying for freedom, Nigeria was the one dying for you peoples. So every country, when you talk about this, people say, no, Nigeria is nothing, don't talk about it. But you don't know what Nigeria have done for Africa. Not for themselves, but for Africa. Nigeria have been sacrificed for Africa. Nigeria have become the mother and the father of Africa. They were sacrificing for every country to get on its feet. Go and ask people who know the story much. They will tell you. I swear to God. In this way, I try to base my eyes on Nigeria so much, whatever is going there. I feel the pain that they are feeling right now. I feel pity for the people's, youngest peoples in Nigeria. The future of Nigeria. The future of Nigeria depends on the African hand, not only Nigerians, but in our hands. We the African youths. The future of Nigeria, when it collapses to the ground, they know that the future of Africa is going to the ground. Every freedom fighter, go and ask them, they will tell you this. Because when you go into history of liberation, freedom, you meet Nigeria down there. The pillar. Right? That's why every freedom fighter is looking up to Nigeria. Ask yourself this question. Why every freedom fighter is facing Nigeria that much? Why? Ask yourself that question. There is something behind it. If you are not a revolutionary, you couldn't find it. No matter how you look into Nigeria, you couldn't find it. You can. But that country is being demolished by the devil who is there and being used by the African enemy to destroy that country because they know what that country contains in Africa. That country called Nigeria contains the heart of Africa. When it is destroyed, then we are dead. Africa is dead. Trust me, when Nigeria is dead, then, come on, if I get your heart in my heart, and if I'm dead, then how will your heart function? If I get your heart. Then Nigeria get the heart of Africa. When Nigeria is dead, we are gone. Trust me, whoever tell you this is not lying to you. It's not supporting Nigeria just in vain. No. I am not the only one to talk about this. I am not the first person who talk about this. We both took it in different direction. Go and check. There are many freedom fighters who talk about Nigeria like this, but we both talk in different directions. Go and see what is there. If you are not a revolutionary, you are not a freedom fighter, you couldn't understand what people are saying about that country. The same weapon that was given to Ukraine to defend themselves by Americans. The same weapon was sent to Nigeria, to Boko Haram, to terrorize that country. Who gave them those weapons? Who supplied them? Who? Is it Nigerian president? Is it African leaders supplying Boko Haram with weapons? Who? Who is supplying them? But those same people who were supplying Boko Haram with weapons, those are the same people sitting and demolishing Nigeria name on their media, on their TV station, saying that Nigeria is a corrupted nation. Nigeria is not safe. Nigerian peoples are dying. In northern part of Nigeria, there have been killing peoples in northern part of Nigeria for how long? Who talk about it? Who knows why that killing will never stop in northern part of Nigeria? There is a gold, diamond, silver, oil, fuel in northern part of Nigeria. That's why killing will never stop there. Unless those enemies of Africa, unless they get that natural resources of that northern part of Nigeria, that is the time they will stop that killing. If not, they will try to kill everyone in that area, in northern part of Nigeria, so that they will all transfer. There was a time when northern part of Nigeria, their people were transferring, going to east, west, leaving their houses because there is too much killing. That's what they want. That's why they cause killing there. They cause the terrorism there. At the same time, they try to supply Boko Haram with weapons to have power. Boko Haram don't create weapons, but they create bullet. Who gave them a machine to create bullet? Who? Is it me? Is it your president? Is it my president? No. Then who gave Boko Haram a machine to create their own bullet without buying bullet? Even a lot of African countries, their soldiers don't have a machine to create bullet. They are buying it. A lot of African countries. How many African presidents will come out and say, I have a machine for my soldiers that create bullet? But Boko Haram have it. A terrorist group have it. Who give them? I will tell you whatever is happening. America. The same weapon you, America, sent to Ukraine, the same weapon was found in Nigerian terrorist hands. Then it means the same America that is supplying Ukraine with weapons to make the war between Ukraine and Russia to become worse, the same America is supplying Nigerian terrorists a weapon to kill their own peoples. But the same America is sitting there and calling Nigeria a corrupt nation, calling Nigeria unsafe nation. But you are the one making it unsafe. But Americans are here telling us that Nigeria is a terrorist country. Nigerians are killing each other. Nigerians are criminals. They make the whole Africa to see Nigeria as a weapon place, weapon free, killing free. They make all Africans to think like this.